know who you is.
Soup do a body good and great.
What's your name?
Diego.
Oh, how long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless since 1999 on and off. This soup is great. It'll warm you up, warms up the soul. It's the difference between life and death, to tell you the truth.
I'm Amy. I'm down here at Feed the Streets, New York. We're in the Lower East Side right now on a gorgeous Sunday afternoon. And we try to be here every Sunday. We operate on donations and we pass them out to people experiencing homelessness here in New York. So we donate things like hygiene, clothing, food and snacks, and we distribute and sort right on the spot. So everything goes right out to the people that need it. So we started really small, just a couple group of friends, and we remain able to work so well because we're volunteer-based. We have people that just walk by the event, want to know what we're about, and they'll come the next week.
What I do here is where we serve the homeless. You know, we feed the homeless, of course, every Sunday here. Rain, sleet, or snow, doesn't matter. Usually I open up the gates on this side and we serve food on this side and Amy serves the clothes on that side. If we can help one person out of 10, we've done our job. You don't know how it is to be in their shoes because a lot of these people, you think because they live in the street, people treat them like garbage and think, oh, you don't know what these people gone through. You don't know what they've been. Maybe some could have been doctors, lawyers, or whatever it is, and some bad situation got them into the situation they're in. I always give them the best. If I don't eat it, I don't give it to them. Because that's the way I was raised. They're human beings like everybody else. You feed people, you give them the same courtesy that you want given to yourself.
A lot of our guys that are regulars, a majority of them don't stay in shelters. What happens a lot in New York, mostly because of the harsh weather, a lot of people prefer to stay underground, meaning subways. The shelter system is really tough here. You know, as a lot of people know, a lot of homelessness deal with mental health, also addiction. The city doesn't make it easy for those things to co-inhabit. It's really hard, and shelters make it that much harder. So a lot of our guys are struggling a lot, you know, really on the street, and they need these survival kits, you know, weekly. They need to be replenished. There's a lot of, you know, you don't get to keep your stuff all week. Stuff gets taken from you. It's really harsh out there, and it's not like you have anywhere safe to keep your things. So it's hard to keep them dry. It's hard to keep them clean. So there needs to be a constant replenishment of just these basics. Tony's been one of our regulars since the start. We were first operating out of a park just a block from here, Sarah D. Roosevelt Park, and he came and he expresses such amazing gratitude whenever he comes and we're here to serve him. He'll always sweep up and do something incredible. He's a big act of service kind of guy, and he won't take anything unless he does something for us, and it's amazing. And you know, he's been in and out of the shelter system. He had a really bad year with his knee this year, so what happened was when he had a knee surgery, instead of letting someone, you know, recoup because they have insurance that can pay for the bed for a week, he was kicked out on the street with, I think it was a walker and some crutches, out in the elements. Again, nowhere to go. So here's the guy recovering from surgery with just what he has on his back, you know, walking all day when you should be in bed all day. So, you know, this is a really tough guy. He's been on the streets a while. He knows what he's doing. He can survive, but it's not easy.
Tony, tell me about homelessness.
Homelessness. Where do I start? Okay, well, it's bigger than you think. And it's very tough. It's tougher than you can imagine. I survived the cold by going alone, staying by myself, and finding my spots. Last night I slept downstairs in the train station, sir.
Tell me about Amy and Feed the Streets, New York.
Amy and Feed the Streets. Let me tell you something about this woman. California style, she's doing it. She's heaven sent. Come on, I'm having soup, hot on a cold day. The soup is good too, by the way. I'm getting clothes. I had no socks, man. Now I have socks.
So this is actually not my full-time gig. This is my free-time gig, and I work as a fashion model in New York. I've been here for over 15 years, and so I'm very well accustomed to seeing the need because I've been in New York so long. But my job allows me to have a lot of free time and spare time, which I'm so happy to fill up with loving on these guys and coming together again with my friends to to do some good work here. When you see the need, even if it seems huge, the smallest thing you can do can help. Making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and passing it out to the guy you see on the street every day, I guarantee will get you at least a smile, and he'll be so happy. There's really small ways that you can impact your community on your own, and the need is great, and you don't have to wait for someone. You could be that someone, and that's what we thought. Feed the Streets operates in LA and New York, and you can help us too. We're 501(c). All of the donations, again, go right back to the guys that we serve. And yeah, we just encourage that you can do this on your own in your community just like we have, and we plan to keep growing and being there as long as there's the need. We want to try to meet it.